Welcome. It's KrayZee here. Hazbin Hotel, an Amazon Prime show that is about sinners in hell and a princess that wants to help them be redeemed. I was a fan from the very beginning. When the pilot on YouTube channel VivziePop uploaded it for the world to see, it was everything to me. The humor, the characters, and the animation. I saw it in high school and me and some friends bonded over it. Angel helped me through school. Sounds dumb, but I was one of those students who carried art supplies with her to every class. Angel was a common occurrence in my sketchbooks. There is something about the pilot that just makes it shine. Artistic freedom, passion, and creativity. Suddenly, this pilot got bought out. It took about 5 years to finally release the first season. Was it worth the wait? Not too sure how to answer that, to be honest. Did I watch this season? Yes. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. Could it have been better? Most definitely. If you're here to listen to another person talk about how much they hate the show and its creator, you're in the wrong place. I've loved Viv's stuff for years and years, and Hazbin is a comfort show for me. I do have my nitpicks, of course, though. While I'm writing the script, season 2 is gonna end this upcoming Wednesday. I'm actually sad about it. I want to talk about both of them in this video. Nothing too crazy. I honestly don't have a ton to say about season 1, but I'll talk about it anyway. Let's dive in. Hazbin Hotel Season 1 focuses on Charlie's recent idea that sinners can be redeemed. Every year, because of overpopulation, exorcist angels fly down to hell and kill as many demons as they can to prevent them from overtaking heaven. As the daughter of Lucifer, Charlie hates seeing her people slaughtered and hopes there is a way to redeem a sinner. She comes up with a hotel for sinners to live, learn, and possibly redeem themselves with the help of Charlie's positive attitude. The ones present at the hotel are Baggy, her girlfriend, Alistair, the quotation marks host of the hotel with a mysterious background, Husk, who is there against his will because of Alistair, Nifty, a maid who was also there because of Alistair, and my boy Angel, who is their resident. These are the main characters who were present in the pilot. More tag along like Serpentius, who is a spy for the overlord Vox, but fails. He also becomes a resident. Then Cherry, who is Angel's bestie. She stays around but isn't a resident. A fun cast of characters. Hope they use them well. In attempt of talking to Angels about her plan, she meets Adam, the first man and the leader of the Exorcist army. And he is a prick. He thinks the idea is dumb and tells her that they're gonna come down and kill Hell's people more often. Twice a year. This causes Charlie to go into a bit of a spiral, not 100% sure if sinners can be redeemed. She's got like 6 months to figure it out. With her daddy issues resolved with Lucifer, he helps her be able to go to heaven and talk to those on high in court. We learned that the majority of heaven had no idea that extermination was happening. And a twist. Vaggie, her girlfriend, was an exorcist angel and fell. Uh-oh. Lesbian drama happens. They make up and the extermination begins. Prepared with an army of cannibals and her friends, they fight the exorcists. Alistair fights Adam, but fails, so disappears pathetically into oblivion. Adam kills Serpentius suddenly. He also disappears, but heroically, unlike Alistair. Then Adam gets stabbed by Nifty. The angels return to heaven defeated and then learn that Serpentius was redeemed. Charlie and the gang don't know about it and mourn him, rebuilding a better hotel to try to continue the dream of redeeming people. The end. All of this was under 10 episodes, by the way. I'm going to discuss what I liked and what I disliked. What I liked. Number 1, the music. I don't care what people say. I loved the music. Certain ones I like more, obviously. But with a lot of Hazbin Hotel songs, the more you listen, the more they grow on you. Honestly, it's the best part of the show. There are some legitimate jams in season 1. Number 2, characters. I have nitpicks about characters, but the characters are why I keep watching. Angel was the highlight of season 1. I'm a little biased, and Adam was hilarious. Sad he died so soon. Also, I'm glad that the designs didn't change so much. Main changes were clothes. I'm glad they stayed with the art style relatively close. Number 3, plot ideas. I enjoyed the plot ideas. Do I wish they weren't so rushed? Yes. I've always enjoyed the plot and the potential that the show has, and they did bring it to life, so I'm happy. What I disliked. Pacing. Pacing is really bad, guys. Which is a shame. I don't blame Viv. She can only do so much now that it's owned by Prime. It felt rushed, random, and abrupt at moments. I think they used up Adam way too soon. Only 8 episodes to kill him off. He was like in half of that. I feel he could have lasted another season or so. Maybe that's just me. He had so much potential and I feel like he was kind of wasted. Because of the pacing, I feel like we lack character. Our fun cast feels flat, especially Vaggie. just the girlfriend. Angel gets the most attention, which I ain't complaining. But some characters feel pushed to the side and get no personality like the pilot had. I also wish they would reanimate the pilot. The show just dives in like everyone is supposed to know the pilot. Without the knowledge of the pilot, which I know there were viewers out there that didn't even know there was a pilot in the first place, it feels dull. Characters aren't really introduced, they just exist. It's a shame. Number 2, Heaven. I have huge nitpicks with Heaven. Not specifically for season 1, but in general. I wanted some drastic differences to the point where you can tell that they are different places with different people. First thing I would change is the cursing. Hell being full of foul language feels right. Heaven having the same foul language threw me off. Like, oh, they're the same up here. They are foul. Wow. Heaven. It just feels off. It would be so funny if cursing was forbidden. When they try to curse, it either physically censors them, their mouth foams, or something amusing like that. Imagine Adam with his foul language, but he literally can't say what he wants. Like, that would be so funny. Kind of like Amazing Digital Circus, I guess. They physically can't say curse words and it pisses them off. Imagine that, but with Adam. Absolute cinema. But no, they curse. Even St. Peter at the gate just drops an F-bomb. It just feels off. I don't know. Second thing I would change are designs. I love the biblically accurate angel designs. Love them. Those who were born in heaven or were created in heaven, being more creature-like is fine. But everyone, there are monsters in hell. But you look the same when you get to heaven? Isn't that a punishment? I thought the designs of hell's sinners was a type of punishment. But I guess they can be furries and monsters in heaven too. Imagine being a fantastic person. You've done everything in your power to be good and generous. You die and you make it to heaven, but you're covered in fur. You have antennas and no mouth. You are now a mouthless moth with a halo. Congrats. I wanted sinners and angels to look different. Those who lived look human with pretty color schemes, halos, and wings. But no, one looks like a dog and the other a spider. Oh, that's so dumb. Sir Pentious comes to heaven a snake, but he has a halo and is white and gold instead. Give me an angel Sir Pentious design, not a color swap. But he needs to look the same so it doesn't throw off the angels and the viewers. I bet if that human Sir Pentious design that's in season 2 had an angel version, people would love it. But no. All the characters that get redeemed are gonna look like they're demon form but with a halo. Lazy, in my opinion. Another nitpick, heaven-wise, is Vaggie's reveal. They did that so poorly. So in the show, Vaggie and Charlie visit heaven, right? Vaggie's in the room that they're staying in. The door knocks. Vaggie opens it and it's Adam and Lute. Pissed, she tries to blow them off, but Adam says, "You don't think I'd forget one of my top girls?" Revealing that Vaggie's an angel. A couple of scenes later, and a song, Adam reveals to Charlie and in front of the court that Vaggie was an angel. It's dramatic. It's painful. But the reveal for us was already spoiled a scene or two ago. Why did they put that scene with Adam and Lute visiting Vaggie in her room? That wasn't needed. Imagine if they just removed that scene and only had the reveal in the court. Plot twist for everyone involved. I definitely have more negative to say. It's more constructive criticism, to be fair. I still enjoyed the season. Just wanted and expected more. Alright, on with season 2. It was way better. Am I the only one who thinks that? The pacing is a little bit better, with episodes being longer. Fox is an intimidating villain. We get character development, and the songs were pretty good. It was a great season. The last 2 episodes made me cry like 3 times. Yeah, I'm cringe, it's fine. So, what was it about? It's quite complex, to be honest. We see all of our cast together again, Sir Pentious no longer present. The hotel has gotten quite popular, where people are visiting, living in, and interviewing there. Of course, because it's hell, the majority of them are not there for the right reason. They want to kill angels too. Charlie is not handling Sir Pentious' absence very well, but eventually gains the courage to tell everyone the goal of the hotel, which makes everyone leave, except Baxter, a little angular fish character that works for Voxtech. He wants to prove to them that redemption is impossible, so he stays. While in heaven, Sir Pentious is chained up in court while everyone is freaking out about how he got there. With the help from the Speaker of God, he shares his story, revealing how he was able to redeem himself because of his past actions. Sarah finally gets it and tells Emily to show Penn around. Lute is pissed. has a banger song, then doesn't do anything the rest of the season. Penn is shown around by multiple angels, and he seems like he's losing his mind. He has to accept that he can't go back or see his friends, which breaks him. Leaving Penn for a moment, Emily teleports to Charlie to quickly tell her that heaven has shut down and Sir Pentious is alive in heaven. Alistair is weaker because of his fight with Adam. We learn who owns his soul. It's Rosie, actually. Didn't really know how to feel about that at first. We learn his backstory, which was great to see. Then he gets captured by Vox, not against his will. Alistair makes a deal that he'll stay with the V's as their prisoner if Vox doesn't touch Charlie. Vox accepts because it's easy, right? Vox plans to take over heaven with the help of the two other V's, quotation marks. He continues to throw off Charlie, making her hotel seem like a joke over and over again. Vaggie thinks of an idea. What about we get Lucifer involved? She goes to Lucifer, which he tells her as his punishment he can't hurt sinners. He's stuck with them. But he goes to intimidate Vox anyway. At Vox's rally, Lucifer shows up with an amazing song, by the way, that just gets ruined immediately, and tries to intimidate him, but for some reason, Vox doesn't budge. He somehow knows Lucifer can't do anything, so he humiliates him in front of hell. Right when Lucifer storms off stage, the angels appear before them, with gift baskets as an apology. This doesn't go well, and Vox declares war on heaven, leading them to flee. Charlie lashes out at her dad and Vaggie because of Lucifer's appearance, I guess, and acts like Vox hasn't done the same to her through the entire season so far. Now, my boy Angel. We learn that Vox has been mind controlling him this entire time. That's why Vox knew about Lucifer. He makes Angel speak in front of hell, dissing the hotel and igniting the excitement of war. Vox, who apparently can replicate people's voices all of a sudden, which he's never been shown doing that, he leads Lucifer away and puts him in a machine to use his powers against heaven. Because of this weapon, Charlie and the gang make a plan. It does not work exactly the way they planned it. Vox shoots heaven and it pierces through. Charlie goes on stage and tries to show Sir Pentious on screen, but that doesn't work, leading to Emily to arrive. Vox mind controls everyone and Charlie has to accept her defeat. Alistair breaks through his deal. Vox slightly touches Charlie's shoulders, which breaks his deal with Alistair, and they have a crazy fight. Vox goes bonkers, using the weapon everywhere, gets defeated. Everyone destroys the machine, and Lucifer comes out alive. Thinking all the drama is over, Angel officially leaves the hotel because of the harm he did to his friends. Sir Pentious was able to basically FaceTime hell and see his friends, especially Cherry. The hotel's popular again, and people want to come to the hotel for the right reasons. The season ends with Charlie's mom calling her back. Whew, that was a lot to explain. I'll go over my likes and dislikes. Likes. Number 1. The plot. The plot this season was awesome. It was really cool to see all of it come together, especially Alistair's plan. Vox made a really cool and fun villain. I loved when he was on screen. I also really loved Sarah's development as well. And speaking of characters, my number 2 reason of liking this season was the characters. Characters got more developed this season, which I loved. Certain ones drove me crazy, but the majority of the character stuff was awesome. I loved seeing the history of them too. Number 3, pacing. The pacing was way better than last season. Yes, it has its moments, but to me it was an upgrade. Number 4, the music. The songs were so good. I definitely have favorites. I feel like there were more weak songs in season 1, but this season had banger after banger. Now, for the dislikes. I know I said one of my likes were characters, however, that's also where the majority of my dislikes are. First character, Charlie. This one is a 50-50 for me. She was awful this season. Like, I was losing my mind. I don't dislike her as a character at all, but man, her behavior was driving me nuts. I know she's the daughter of pride, blah, 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 but oh my gosh, it still was just driving me crazy. What makes it a 50-50 for me is that the show addressed it. I feel bad, but I thought it was just bad writing. So I was letting it slide. But then Vaggie said everything that needed to be said, and it felt so satisfying. Did we get an apology from her for Vaggie or Lucifer? No. Actually, sorry did not come out of her mouth for either of them. Also, she's the princess of hell. She has some awesome powers. She sees Alistair in a chair tied up and only shouts his name and doesn't even try to get him. Like, girl, are you for real? Like, I know Alistair's been a pissy baby, but come on. And then after she realizes that Lucifer was like being used as a weapon, she doesn't even like, Dad, oh my gosh, are you okay? She just goes, Dad? Oh my gosh, Sir Pentious, hot. Like, ugh. That shit pissed me off. Anyway, second character, Lucifer. They butchered my boy. What happened? The whole thing where he can't touch sinners because of that it's his punishment isn't what's bad. I feel like that's a really interesting way of going about it. However, they didn't give him anything to work with. He got a bumping 30-second song of him being cool, and that was it. If he can't hurt sinners, he can probably wreak havoc, break things, set them on fire, do something cool, but no, he stomps away. Then he gets kidnapped, very stupidly, by the way. Like, I know Lucifer is a dense little guy, but it just felt like they were dumbing him down a little too much. And he stays kidnapped until the very end. Nobody comes to his rescue. Nobody asks if he's okay. It made me so mad. Like, I know Vaggie was like, oh, hi, we'll try to get you out. And then she just leaves and doesn't tell anyone that he's in the machine. He made the season 1 finale. Then he does nothing the second. Honestly, just a missed opportunity. I wanted to see him make Vox eat his words without punching him in the screen, you know? Also, not as much as Alistair and Lucifer interaction while both being kidnapped. I was disappointed by that. Third character, Loot. Girl was useless. She had such a powerful song, broke so many things, screamed and cried on the top of her lungs, and barely did anything. And then gets easily humbled by Abel at the end. Get out of here, that's so dumb. She should have been an antagonist too. Her passion and gravity should have been consistent, but she barely had lines. My second dislike about season 2 is actually Prime itself. I learned that we were supposed to have the other V's and Alistair interact in wholesome and fun ways. They took that away. I was so pissed. How much are they taking away because of the limit and money? I wish Viv had all the freedom, but she doesn't. Guess I'll never see Alistair in Velvet getting nails and hair done. In conclusion, season 2 was an upgrade, at least to me. I was so invested and I had so much fun watching. I can't wait for season 3. Even though the show isn't perfect, which is impossible, it is one of my favorites. I can't help it. It's just deep in my heart. No matter how much hate it gets, I typically agree with the hate and then continue to love the show anyway. It brings me joy. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too crazy for you. Until next time, bye-bye.